She's a windy day here today. What is it? Monday, March 29th, I think. Pretty sure it is. And yeah, it's windy, really windy. I mean, yesterday there was like no snow. There's that snow pile like right over there. But it looks like winter has returned with a vengeance. This is bad. Yeah, I'm gonna open the front door just so you can hear this. There's a lot of tow trucks out there. People in ditches. Highway travel is definitely not recommended. I could barely see anything in front of me just taking the kids to school this morning. Take a look out the back door here. It's crazy, there were kids playing in that water over there yesterday, walking through it with their shoes. I don't think they're going to be out there today. Mind you, you never know, eh? That's a middle school right over there. And as far as I know, school was not canceled. I am now doing a second coat of paint here in the kitchen, so I could wrap this area up and install my couple 2x4s right there so that the fridge is not bumping up against the wall and causing some damage. It's all painted now. It's got to dry, so it still is a little wet. It's got a little bit of you can kind of tell with the color difference in there, but once that all dries, it should all match up real nice. And yeah, like I said, I'm going to put some 2x4 on the wall to prevent the fridge from causing any more damage. So it's coming along really nice. Hope to be finished this in the next, well, I don't know, maybe hour or so. And then I'll paint the white trim around the window, get that all looking nice. Yeah. Oh, and I also have to fix up this area right in there. I don't know how that got like that, but I'll see what I can do about that. And other than that, this seems to be pretty solid. I don't really seem to have to do, shouldn't have to do anything with this. I seem to be missing set screws all over the place. So I'm gonna have to see if Home Depot has those. See, I'm missing one there. All right, so second coat of paint is complete. And now we are going to have a look at, you know, the final product after we take the green tape off. So let's see what it's gonna look like up here. And that came out really nice. I think it's gonna look pretty good. This is why you need the painter's tape. Look at that. Perfect. Now the tape's still wet, so I don't want to actually get it on the cupboards. Look at that. Look at that finish. Brand new. It's like magic. Okay. Bring it back. There we go. It seems like a bit of a waste, but hey, you know, try to get a line like that without using any type of tape, right? It's literally impossible. I don't even have to clean up, you know, it's just done. Now let's see how this turned out here. Oops. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. See over here, I use that white caulking, made by DAP. Some people like it, some people don't. I like it. I think it works really good. And like I said, it's paintable in 30 minutes. And painter's tape does not rip it off. Some people like using frog tape. I think it's a little expensive. This seems to work for me. There we go. Look at that. Looks pretty good. This is looking pretty good. I'm really happy with the result. Like I said, you know, painter's tape is your friend. And then there's also the paintable caulking as well. Those two items make your life so much easier. All right, I'm curious to see what the countertops are gonna look like. I had applied some a brown colored, let me see, it's right here. It's a cedar tan colored DAP caulking. Off as easy as I'd like. Come on. Looks 1,000 times better than before, I'll tell you that. Overall, I am happy with it. It does look much, much better than it did before. I painted some of the trim here, this door and a couple others, that one, this one as well, just the trim so far. The doors aren't too bad, but I might still give them a coat anyway. I don't know what is going on with all the greasy residue on these hinges, but like, what is that? I focused on the baseboards, just cleaning them up. They look a lot better, but they'll look even better when I paint the wall, because I'll tape them off and then it'll just look a lot better when I'm done. But even with what I've done so far, it looks much better. And yeah, you can see it's just a lot cleaner, that's all. It just looks the way that it should look. I haven't done anything, of course, with, I've just put some caulking in here, right? I'm gonna take that off, paint the wall, so that's gonna look really good. This one was terrible, right? This one was bashed many times. I made it look as good as I can, and then of course the baseboard as well looks much better. This one over here, same thing, just looks a lot better. That's really all I've done this afternoon. It's getting a little late though, it's like 6 o'clock, and I'll have to continue on tomorrow. But this just takes so much time to do this kind of work, right? So I don't really want to make a huge mess. I find that shoving a piece of cardboard right underneath the baseboard works the best. Some places you don't really have that kind of room, but that seems to be working for me right now. So that's really all I have for this afternoon, but it's coming along. I really got to put a lot of focus in this particular area, in these rooms, and get this done within the next week. So I'll be at it again tomorrow.